Welcome back to Tales of Monkey Island, and now that we have the summoning artifacts, we're on a with them.
Oh,
boy, just in
shit.
time for an attack.
Ooh, damn.
Oh, no. I believe... Oh,
devil
yes,
damn it.
that's right.
Yeah, he is determined as all get out to steal those artifacts and get to the sponge before we do.
Yeah, and he's pretty much any sense of diplomatic discussion is pretty much done. He's going the full, pirate way.
Yeah. Yeah, the pox is kind of impaired his thinking. Oh, wait.
Oh, damn.
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
Wait, I have to get Elaine. I'll be right back.
No time, sir. You'll have to find a way to slip past the blockade.
Yeah, basically, Winslow is going to be out. He's going to try to get past the blockade before it finishes sealing up.
Well, I mean, Elaine is more important anyway, so, off to her rescue,
course.
Guybrush.
Yeah.
Go save your woman.
Go to him, Guybrush. Embrace her. After you get that weight off her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's,
Oh, Sea Bunny, what happened?
Aww.
What does it look like it happened?
So, just as a fun fact, there are such thing as sea bunnies, and they're the cutest thing.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
I got you.
I love how he isn't able to pry the golden turtle artifact out of its imprisonment, but he was able to lift that giant chunk of debris off her.
Well, there's a difference between something that's clearly not wedged into something and something that is.
Or just
That
a
thing
plot
still
device.
has to be pretty heavy.
Okay.
Plot device.
Listen carefully.
Yes.
Okay, but yeah, now we're pretty much gonna plan an operation here, because McGillicuddy kidnapped the merfolk leader, and we're gonna need to rescue her and defeat McGillicuddy so we can be able to, finally get on our way to rescuing La Sponja Grande.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do is that Elaine is gonna distract one part of the, there is a weak spot in the blockade, but it's guarded by two particular ships. Elaine's gonna distract one of the ships, but we're gonna need LeChuck to help us distract the other one.
Oh.
Okay.
Once you and I have
LeChuck.
distracted, then take your ship, sail out to McGillicuddy's flagship, sink it, and rescue Beluga.
Actually, I think I should be the one to sail out there and do the...
Guybrush, now's not the time to have another ego fest.
Queen.
Yeah.
Oh, sweetie, I wish you could. But the Pox has taken McGillicuddy over completely now. There's no reasoning with him anymore.
Yeah.
Ship.
What?
Oh, no!
Caught her too.
Yep.
Yep. The pox is very slowly but very surely starting to infect Elaine.
Yikes. Don't look now, but I think you might be slightly infected with the pox.
Unless you want to find yourself with a matching set of hook hands, I suggest you do as
And to
I
think,
say.
she was already scary enough as is. We don't need the pox fueling her further.
Yeah.
Chuck and tell him the plan.
I haven't seen that much sass talk towards Guybrush since the second game.
Cannonballs you can fit in
Yeah, really.
I can
Oop.
hear you.
I mean, at least in that game, she had a good reason to backtalk him.
Yeah, let's just say that things didn't work out so well between the first and the second game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, if you want more details on that, play those games.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure you can get, preferably the remake versions, which I'm pretty sure you can find somewhat easily nowadays.
I think they're still available, yeah.
Yes.
That and the,
But yeah.
the third game was released on Steam not that long ago.
Which is good, because the third game is probably...
I'll just turn the heat up a little.
I still think the second one's the best, but I think the third game is probably my second favorite, tied with
Nobody
this.
saw it.
That's
It
fair.
didn't happen.
I didn't happen.
But
Yes,
yeah,
no problem.
we are
Nobody
going to
saw
need
that.
that because... Yeah, but we are going to need that because you might remember somewhere in the jungle we saw a very odd-looking set of ruins that almost kind of looked like some kind of barbecue. We're going to... Oh, first...
Come on, give us
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
These
yeah.
Nimwits.
Yeah, they... Unfortunately for them, they don't know that we're the ones that have it, but that's not going to stop them from trying to give LeChuck a good old
These
whipping.
guys think I still have the artifact, and they are willing to kill to get it back.
And just
We
look
can
at
hear
this
you
well...
from back here, you know.
Dude,
You don't have
That's
to wait,
nice.
Guybrush. I don't think these guys are gonna
such
let me
such
leave without
skillful
giving them the
choreography.
Wait a
artifact.
minute, one of them looks exactly like, what was his
Like-
name, Doro?
That's probably the same model, but
Well,
anyway...
yeah, it clearly is.
In fact, the skinny guy is also Guybrush's model.
Oh.
Well, they're in there.
You can kind of tell in his face. Just imagine the mustache
I
isn't
think I
there.
did see it, yeah.
Anyway...
Hey, perfect fit. And they said that heating and air conditioning certificate I earned at Pirate Night School would never come in handy.
But yeah, now that we have this grill up and working, we're gonna need it because basically the only thing that we're gonna... What am I trying to say? We need to get those pirates off LeChuck's back, but the only way we can do it is to make him think that he does in fact have the artifact.
You've done a grand service to us, Mr. Pirate Parrot, but you must serve an even greater purpose. Melt
Yep.
it.
Hot.
Yep.
Well, don't put it back in your inventory. It's gonna melt everything.
Don't worry, it's an inventory.
That's true.
Yeah, it's in a pocket space.
Yes.
And basically, the trick with this puzzle is that, like, if you remember, like, the hole down there, it has an impression that we can use. We pretty much have to do it this way, because if you go the longer path to go down there, it'll dry up too quickly. That way is basically a shortcut, and you have to drop it down onto there.
Yeah, it's pretty much another callback to the that whole thing in the first game where you literally had to take a cup of grog just to
Hey, not bad.
destroy a jail cell.
Anyway, on that note, I will be right back.
Okay.
Alright.
So in the meanwhile, let's see what happens when we give him the artifact.
I need to tell you Elaine's plan.
As long as these pirates think I have the sea turtle artifact, I'm stuck here.
Well then, why don't we give it to them?
Yeah.
It don't
They
have
don't
to
know
be
the
the
difference.
real thing.
Hey guys, look! He's got the summoning artifact right here!
He's right. Grab it, men.
Let me at him!
You will never. Hammerhead, give it here. Give it here.
I like how he's standing back.
Hold him down.
Oh yeah, he's watching the magic of his fine thinking at work.
I got it.
Ooh, that looks painful.
You're.
Unfortunately, without his voodoo magic, he's nothing but a mortal.
I don't know what happened. I used to be able to take on armies without blinking an eye. Now a handful of pox-stricken pirates can wrestle away the artifact?
Don't
But
beat
it wasn't the
yourself
real
up,
one?
LeChuck. These guys did a good enough job. Besides, that turtle artifact they took was a fake. I still have the real one, nice and safe.
Good thinking, lad. Where'd you learn to pull off a trick like that?
That? Oh, I've been doing that kind of thing for years. In fact, I'm kind of famous for it.
Douglas.
No kidding.
Yes, thank
I
you,
bet
Cody,
you are, boy.
for your input.
Now, you said Elaine had something
Good,
she wanted
Douglas.
you to tell
You're a
me.
I
pirate
should
now.
know. I've played those games for years. And I'm only a dog.
Sorry about that, I had to take Lucy out, so...
It's okay.
But yeah, basically, now that we got the pirates off LeChuck's backs, we're gonna kind of do a slight deviation of what Elaine asked, and have LeChuck be the one to distract that part of the blockade while we go and rescue the Mer Leader.
Buddies now, right?
You know, funny enough, I do have a pirate certificate from Disney's World.
I'll give
Ooh.
you that.
Yeah.
Good luck, lad.
So I
Where'd
am
you
a...
get that?
Well, they do like a pirate staging. My little baby brother didn't want to go up on stage alone, so he asked me to go, so I got a certificate too.
Oh, cool.
So yeah.
So while LeChuck mans the hand cannon there, we're gonna go and take care of the blockade.
Looks like I might be able
So
to.
I'm
sneak through the
officially a
blockade here.
pirate.
God damn it, Pie!
That's basically what we're gonna do. Oop.
They're shooting at
Wait, what Pite say again?
Why are they shooting?
She's now into this game enough that that she's now a pirate.
Yep.
I had the certificate for a long time, since 2015. I've been a pirate
This
for
must
a
be the
while.
blockade.
I told you guys she would be a natural fit.
Why? And
Oh,
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Oh,
she.
well, that ain't working.
well, that's the thing, like, even though we have one side distracted, we still need this other one distracted. But thankfully...
Oh, God damn it, sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Hoist your colours, you mangy sea dogs. Not one of you has the
Oh, I love her
guts to
ship.
sail out here and face me.
Me
Don't-
too.
Elaine!
You're lucky I'm stuck in this blockade, you saucy female, or I'd sail me ship right over you.
That's a very popular word in this series, I've noticed.
which one?
Saucy female.
Yeah.
I guess.
So long.
I know it was used one other time in
But
the
I've got a
third
Mer
game,
Leader to say.
but after that, yeah.
Where'd it go?
Saucy means
Did you let
sassy.
him through?
Me?
No, they said saucy.
I know, and
Sorry.
mean sassy. Mean
You're
sassy.
fine.
Yeah.
Which is fair.
But yeah, all you...
Yeah.
But yeah, all you really missed is that we were able to sneak past the blockade because these are the idiots blocking the blockade.
Right,
not the
because
best
their
at
egos are
blocking.
still going at it.
Whoop.
Now they're shooting each other. Yay!
But now we caught up to McGillicuddy.
Oh.
Good
to see you again.
Or we're back on our show.
Well, we're about. My bad. We're about to catch up with McGillicuddy. My bad.
Yeah.
Story to share about the ordeal.
Good to see you too, Mr. Winslow, but there's no time for stories now. We gotta take down McGillicuddy and save the Mer Leader.
Fantastic, sir. Just point out his location on the map, and we'll be on our way.
As always.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
What is it with him and that Devil Day map? Anyway,
He loves
Because
maps.
game logic.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Mr. Winslow.
Just loves things a certain way.
Let's
I was
get
about to say,
McGillicuddy.
like, Jordan was more on the head on that, but we'll talk about that after we rescue the Mer Leader.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, this is how over the board the Pox has his mind. His idea of he's basically threatening the Mer Leader to tell him where to find the summoning artifacts, and his idea of torture is that if she doesn't tell him where the artifacts are, he'll pretty much submerge her head underwater, but...
She can already breathe
Yeah.
underwater. She's a water person.
Yeah, he's kind of off his rocker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not very bright.
Yeah, so obviously there's no, like, dire straits right now.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Man.
I don't think so, boy. The chieftain is gonna tell me exactly where to find the artifacts so I can get to Esponja Grande or end up as seagull pickings among the rocks when I run aground.
But yeah, honestly...
Don't worry about me. The captain has lost his ability to reason. He thinks
Yeah.
he's going to drown me.
What a Devil Dame idiot.
Yeah, just a little.
Why do I get the feeling he was that big of an idiot even before the Pox?
Maybe.
Probably was.
Wait.
You're the one who stopped my men with this accursed
Wait, how does he...
imitation.
Oh, that's right, because
Oh.
of the fake artifact.
Wow.
That apparently can still talk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Ah, damn!
It still has a voice.
Dang it! I
Whoops.
thought we killed it!
Yep.
No, it just took on a different shape.
Guybrush, sink
Yeah.
your ship.
I'll deal with you later, Stickwood. I think old Finface here wants another dip in a drink.
Well,
you're an
use
idiot.
it.
Again.
Doop.
Eh.
Wee.
Yeah, how about we go ahead and just... But yeah, there's a bit of a problem here. It's not as simple as just sinking his ship, because...
McGillicuddy.
Dunt!
Dunk.
Oh.
Quick on the trigger fingers.
Apparently, yeah, he's a good shot.
If I ever find
Yep.
the crewmen who let you through the blockade, I'm gonna maroon them on one of those deserted islands in the middle of the ocean.
But yeah, honestly, I don't really know why he's so against us finding it before he does. I mean, we both have the same end goal, don't we? We want to cure the Pox, right?
I'll get the sponge, come
Right?
back and cure us all.
We ain't looking for a cure, boy. We want to destroy La Esponja Grande.
Oh.
Why?
Listen here, fish breath. Me and my men have been running the sweet trade on these waters for decades.
Yeah, basically, just to slightly abridge what he's talking about, this guy believes that, because obviously, as you noticed, the Pox has pretty much made you, like, the most ornery, unsensible, deranged person in existence. And apparently he believes, again, in his deluded mindset, that apparently the Pox is actually an evolution of piracy, and he wants to kind of preserve that, and he thinks he can be able to do that by destroying the sponge.
Right.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
It is.
Indeed.
You're pretty much asking for a funeral.
I mean, he'll
Well, that's the
probably
thing,
see
like-
a coffin as a nice enclosed bed from
Yeah,
how
he-
stupid
he's
it
only-
is.
He's only looking at the short term, because what happens in the long term when they're completely dead and they can't enjoy the taste of wine or
Yeah,
or
well, I
food
will
or
say,
breathing.
to the game...
Yeah.
To the game's to this guy's credit, and to an extent the game's credit, they never go into like a whole lot of detail as to the long term effects of the Pox. For all we know, them just acting like idiots is like the worst it does. But yeah, we kind of don't want that to keep happening to everyone.
Yeah,
Naturally.
no.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
We had that fix!
Damn it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get that fixed soon.
And we're out of coupons.
No, you actually don't need coupons for the mast.
Dang it.
I'm making a joke.
Well, that not only that, but there actually is an in-game explanation in that now that the Mer Leader's in danger, she's willing to give us as many mast repairs as we want for free, because, you know, we gotta rescue their leader.
Again, sailor.
Please stop saying that. I need my mask.
Well, I was making a joke and you
Again?
You
Wow,
ruined it.
one day.
Yeah, well, I'm trying.
Well,
to
maybe you
leader
should
and
stop
take
being
down
so
McGillicuddy,
sensitive
but
about people
that guy
ruining
is
your
cannon
jokes.
Oh, how heroic. I'll get right on
But
it.
yeah, here we go.
I mean, it's nice that they're willing to fix our mess, but
Now get
say
out there
what
and do your
say
thing.
we get that thing broken again.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, that is
Don't
something
be a
that
stranger.
I think it won't be triggered until it actually gets pointed out, but you'll see what we mean by that once we get to the next episode. So, see you all then.
See you all for the finale of episode 2.
Bye-bye.
I am a pirate. Yar.